We've all seen it. Flat tires on bikes are an everyday occurrence. It's most like they grow on trees here on college campuses. You see, statisticbrain.com said that in the year 2015 alone, over 20 million bicycles were sold, and each and every one of those bikes is sure to need a tire inflated at some point. It's certainly not appealing to look at these bikes, but if it's your own bike and that's your way around, it's a terrible thing. Today, I'm going to show you how to properly inflate your low bike tires. To do this, you're only going to need one tool, and that is a bike pump. I went ahead and bought my own bike pump because I work on a lot of bicycles. They're about $15 at a big box store. If you don't want to spend that $15, they're available at a lot of different places around campus. A lot of the Zagstra bike stations have them. A lot of the bicycle repair stations have them that work pretty well. So I'm going to show you the steps on my particular pump. Most of them are just about the same, just the valve is a little different on some of them. The most important step to this is seeing what the proper inflation is for your particular tire. Each tire has a different inflation that you need. See, mine here on the sidewall says inflate to 50 to 75 psi. Now, if you inflate it to 50 psi, it's going to be a very smooth ride, but it'll have a lot of rolling resistance. 75 psi will be a very firm tire. So once we figured out the total inflation that we need for the tire, the first step is to remove the valve stem cap. This just keeps all the dirt out of the valve there. If dirt were to get in there, all your air pressure would leak out, and you'd have to reinflate it. That's kind of not what you want. My particular pump, the way you start it is you start with it down, you stick it on the tire, you feel a bit of air come out, and then you pull this up, and then that's locked on there. See, I can't pull that off. So once you're sure that it's locked on there well, you can move on to inflating it. Now this is the real fun part. You get to do the TNT inflation thing. Just keep on pumping. So remember that I said the inflation is very, very important? See, my pump has a gauge on there. So currently, we are at about 55 psi. Remember, we said we'd go from 50 to 75 psi for my tire. I'm going to meet somewhere in the middle at about 60, so a couple more pumps and I'll be there. Now that we're all inflated, we can do that process backwards. Now when you do this, when I let this lever down, some of the air is going to seep out. So as soon as I let the lever down, I want to very quickly pull it off. So it didn't sound like I lost too much air there, so I think we'll be in good condition. I can go ahead and stick the valve stem cover back on there, so we can get a bunch of dirt in and we'll be ready to ride. So you may be asking why this is important. You see, in 2016, the Beach City Cycling Club posted an article that said if you reduce your tire pressure by 50%, you will have to pedal 10% harder to get you going the same speed. That's very important on a bicycle because you'll wear out 10% faster if your tires are 50% lower. Also, if you overinflate your tires, that can be a big problem too, because going across regular bumps and that on the road, your tire can burst and then it'll leave you stranded, and that's no fun. I hope you learned a thing or two about inflating your bike tires correctly, and when the need arises, you'll be able to fix it on your own bike. Whether you ride your bike for fun or out of necessity, be safe and have a good time out there. Thanks for watching.